And that's not good.
No.
Gleyber Torres not hustling down the line when you're down by 10 runs.
Gleyber Torres turned a long single into a disaster, jogging around the bases before being tagged out at home. Aaron Boone pulled him instantly, forcing Torres to watch the Yankees' 8-5 loss from the bench.
In between the Yankees going back on the field, Aaron Judge came over and spoke to him. And maybe tell him that
He apologized afterward, calling it a learning moment. But his slow hustle and a tight game left a lot of fans frustrated, and Boone made a statement that nobody could miss.
Popped up.
Jazz Chisholm gave us one of the laziest outs you will ever see, getting doubled off first on a shallow pop to right. Edwards made the catch and fired back to first while Jazz stood there completely disconnected from the play.
What is going on? We'll be back.
The Yankees had already watched Trent Grisham get thrown out at home by nearly 40 feet just an inning earlier. You combine that with Jazz's lack of effort and it sealed a 2-0 loss capped off by two solo shots from ex-Yankee prospect Hanley Ramirez.
Lines one left field, long run, McNeil. McNeil can't get there. It's off the wall on a bounce. And Rosario now.
Jeff McNeil's nightmare inning felt surreal. Each bobble added tension as Rosario sprinted around the bases. By the third drop, frustration gave way to disbelief, and the Mets' defense became the night's punchline at Truist Park.
And Rosario goes all the way around. It has been an adventure in left.
Mistakes happen even in baseball, but this felt like a meltdown frozen in time as the Braves took advantage, adding to the lead while McNeil's confidence just unraveled in real time. Fans will always remember this one, not as a simple error, but as baseball's version of slapstick tragedy.
Cliff Lee, first pitch swinging. Easy grounder to Phillips. Lee.
The boos came quick, echoing throughout the ballpark as Lee jogged away from a routine out. Fans expected grit, even from pitchers, and in baseball, respect is always earned and never owed.
He was starting to run, and he knew Phillips was getting it, and he just went, heck with it.
Moments like this stay with the player's reputation because baseball values effort above excuses, and fans notice every time. Lee's casual pace may have saved energy, but it cost him something far bigger, their trust.
It's the dumbest play I've seen on a professional level since the Javier Baez and Pittsburgh Pirates Little League nonsense a couple years back. Well, both of these.
Luis Medina's hesitation summed up Oakland's chaos, as one slow jog erased a routine out and brought boos from the crowd. The Nationals pounced, turning that lapse into a run, while fans saw a rookie learning the hard way that hesitation can cost you everything.
For the Athletics' entire season. And I didn't think it needed to be said, but of all players, rookies cannot afford to be this casual in games, especially.
Yeah, this looked like the symbol of a sinking season. Oakland's young arms fight uphill battles, and effort isn't optional when the scoreboard is telling the truth.
Seager and Simeon and Garcia to follow here. And that's who's going to come up with two men on. And that is.
O'Neill Cruz froze in center and just stood still as the ball rolled right past him. The effort vanished. Runners advanced easily, and a routine play turned into an embarrassing highlight.
Instead of first and second, it's a run in and a man at third and nobody out.
The inning fell apart when a run scored and frustration spread through the Pirates' dugout. Missed fundamentals and mental lapses stacked up, leaving fans angry and the game out of reach.
Little pop-up, that's trouble. And it falls for a base hit, and Hanley kicks it down the left field line and jogs after.
The ball dropped fair, and Hanley Ramirez made it worse with a sloppy kick that sent it rolling further. Instead of urgency, he jogged as two runs scored while the fans gasped and teammates just stared in awe.
Score one, they're going to score two. Can't believe that he jogged after the ball.
Manager Freddie Gonzalez reacted immediately. Hanley's slow chase wasn't about pain, but effort, and pulling him mid-game sent a message that talent means nothing without hustle.
Ornelas' day is done. Smith chops this one to first base. LeMahieu, a Gold Glover, bobbles it. Oh, and a hurdle!
Josh Smith turned a simple grounder into pure chaos. With one daring jump, he flew over Tommy Conley's tag attempt and landed safely. The stadium erupted as his athletic gamble became the spark that Texas desperately needed.
Lined into center field, it's a base hit. So he picks up a single.
Trent Grisham's calm style has earned him gold gloves, but this time it backfired. A slow approach and a bobble let Candelario cruise into scoring position, giving a slumping team even more frustration.
And he's going to go for two. The throw is not in time. They caught Grisham.
Aaron Boone defended Grisham's natural ease, but optics mattered during a really nasty losing streak. Yeah, this mistake became the snapshot of a struggling club, proof that even elite defenders can't afford casual errors and mistakes.
Lopez, bare hand grab, throw!
After 6 dominant innings, Pablo Lopez's night unraveled in one single mistake. He fielded Carlos Santana's slow roller, but threw wide at first, letting Jose Ramirez score and breaking a tense 0-0 deadlock in Cleveland.
Evans is there to back it up, throw him, not in time!
He made a mistake, held the ball.
The inning spiraled as a missed strike call, wild throws, and Bo Naylor's 3-run blast buried Minnesota. Lopez admitted the throw haunted him because for 6 innings he owned the mound before it all slipped away.
And it gets by McKinnis. Might have a play. Ramirez is in.
A wild breaking ball turned instant chaos as the catcher chased, panicked, and threw wildly. 2 Brewers scored easily, and Segura shocked everybody by sprinting home for a 3rd run.
And here comes Segura, and he will score!
The very next pitch was a strikeout that should have ended the inning. Instead, Milwaukee celebrated a 3-run gift, a disaster they repeated 4 years later to turn chaos into art.
He's got a great break. Pitch swung on, popped up.
Justin Bauer froze as an infield fly dropped. D. Gordon's quick thinking sparked a double play. Seattle's defense turned a routine out into a highlight, while Bauer stood helpless.
Get that fast runner off the tag. Double play. How about that?
The crowd went from shock to laughter as Bauer slammed his helmet in embarrassment. The Mariners celebrated a flawless trap, and his manager's glare made it clear that this was unforgettable.
Coincidence? Stronger at the DH spot? What in the world was that?
D. Gordon stood motionless, bat glued to his side as Michael Pineda fired a perfect strike past him. The Marlins star never swung, and Yankee Stadium roared at the effortless strikeout.
Brett Butler sitting there is probably, he's been in the baseball game for a long time. All right, can you explain that one to me?
Gordon's hesitation symbolized Miami's struggles that night. He dominated with 9 strikeouts, his slider untouchable, while Gordon's lifeless at-bat became the night's defining lowlight.
And there's a base hit, extra bases coming. A breaking ball, and Riles on his way to...
B.J. Upton drifted after a ball in the gap, jogging as Rusty Ryle tore around the bases for a triple. His lack of urgency turned routine damage into a spotlight mistake.
Top half of the 5th inning, Longoria took exception to B.J. Upton's lack of effort in center field.
When the inning was over, Evan Longoria lit into him in the dugout. Cameras caught the fiery exchange, a Gold Glove 3rd baseman demanding hustle his center fielder didn't show.
I say the point one.
Soto flies one deep to left, back toward the wall, and it's off the fence. And Soto will have to stop.
Juan Soto crushed a rocket off Fenway's wall but slowed into a single instead of hustling for 2. That swagger backfired, and whispers about his effort grew louder than the crack of the bat.
I didn't think he got that enough.
Well, he and Alonso both have been guilty of thinking that the ball was going out to left field and not running hard.
His manager promised to talk while fans shook their heads at the star price tag without the hustle. Solo swiped second but never scored, leaving his gamble looking empty.